Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great weekend. Definitely. I think it was good weather. No, maybe Saturday it rained. I don't remember. I clearly don't remember. But maybe it did rain Saturday morning. Well, anyways, I don't know. So, it's such a nice morning that I walked to the school today. So it's about a mile for me. So I'm a little, this shirt doesn't breathe very well. So I'm kind of sweating here, but it's okay. I cranked the air conditioning down a little bit so it stops me from sweating, but which is fine because a good walk to work. I don't mind the walk, but if any of you know where the center is, it's up on top, like of the hills, but I live down below, so I'm pointing over here like you know what I'm talking about, but there's a nice steep hill that I have to climb up when I walk to work, so yeah, that's probably what's making me sweat. Plus, I drank some coffee on the way, so that probably didn't help that it's warm out. Walked up a hill drinking coffee. But anyways, I do that when I work. Take videos. I might have food in my mouth. I'm sorry. But this is, believe it or not, normally I don't do this, but this is take 2 of this video. So I usually just go with the flow and I just, if an oops happens, if a accidental curse word comes out of my mouth, it comes out, it happens. It happens here when something's not going, or I'm worked up, or I'm telling a story and accidentally, I shouldn't have said that word. But anyways, so we are going to construct a learning aid today with you. All of my students in person have already constructed it, and each class kind of is doing it differently, so I don't have to teach it. When I decide to do this, like the whole day will be this activity, so you guys included. And so we need to construct the learning aid so we don't have to do that when we do it. Something that we focus on in agriculture education is exploring different careers in agriculture. And I even take it a step further. I explore careers outside of agriculture that sometimes can relate. For example, I've had students want to be doctors, human doctors. And so we will take, especially in vet science class, because we do a lot of the same type of skills. For example, the sutures you put in a dog and a horse and a cow are basically the same sutures you put in humans, but we probably just have a little bit of different methods. Needles are a little bigger. Sometimes the suture is strength is a little tougher, a little thicker, just because you got animal skin is a little bit tougher than human skin. So sometimes we have those classes where we can take, okay, this kid, I know this kid has told me he wants to be a human doctor. We're in vet science, so I allow him to explore the medical side of things. We have a person, if there's a person in my ag business is taught second semester. If there's a kid in ag business and he wants to be, an accountant. He could end up being an accountant for an agriculture business, but at the same time we explore, maybe he wants to work for a particular business. So we explore that type of avenues. So not all of what we might cover is agriculture related in the sense of careers, but we need to get you exposed to them. I know you guys are all older. Some of you you probably are set in what you're going to do, but I teach a lot of kids in my years of teaching when they are seniors. They have no idea what they want to be. I had a student in Rolla who was a senior, and I remember we were talking about future plans. It was just random. It wasn't 8th assignment related. And he was talking about, okay, Grant, what do you want to do when you get older or when you go to college next year, what do you want to do? No idea. He had never even thought about a career. His mentality, he even admits it. He goes, I spend too much time thinking about being at the lake and too much time in the weight room. He was a huge weight room athletic person. So, even then, when I gave him careers, like, what about being a athletic trainer, maybe working at like a wellness center and helping people with, nothing crossed his mind. So I kind of came up with this activity. It's called Don't Get Hung Up on a Career. And so you're going to prep it today. I'm also going to, one step at a time. I sometimes do that. I try to explain 2 different things at one time, like I'm doing right now. So what you're going to get today, and I'll have Marty drop it off because he's going to be, on the days that I don't go over there, he's going to be the person that takes stuff there. So, I don't know what room you're using, so I will just tell Marty to find the kids that are in agriculture. I'll give him one of your guys' names and see where you're doing your agriculture class. All right, so the first thing that you're going to be doing here, it's called, like I said, don't get hung up on a career. And yes, it involves hanging something. So you're going to do, did I leave it down? So as you can see here, I have to grab my example. It's out of here. So you're going to get a hanger. Okay, your hangers are just this. Okay, so I'm going to send over some hangers. What you're going to do here is you're going to create this. In baby world, this is called a mobile because the kids above their crib moves, distracts them, it engages them. So, but we're not calling it a mobile. So what's going to happen here is, gotta grab him here. It's buried. I'm going to send these over. Okay, you have to cut them out. So you need 5 on your hanger. This just happens to be mostly gray and tan. I'm going to show you something here. As you can see, my ceiling is full of them. Okay? Color doesn't matter unless it matters to you. Okay? Color doesn't matter. Well, you're only going to get, you actually all are going to get, you need 1 of each color in your case because that's really what I printed, if you get what I'm saying. So you each need 1 color, 5. I'll have string in a tub. So what you're going to do here is you cut them out, tie them to the hanger, and you got to go find a hole punch. There's got to be someone in Maple Valley that has a hole punch. Okay? Trust me, I found one here. It took time, but I found one here. So you're going to hang this, and then what you're going to do here is in your tub, if you can, sometimes schools don't allow it, I'm going to put some of these in the tote here. Okay, so when you look, let's see if I can do this here. There's one right above me here. Okay, that's not a very good one. Here, let's see once. Can I get close enough for you to see how? This might be mute. I need to go up higher. I have no idea if that looked. Here, let me stand on a chair. This is, as you can see, that's how they get hooked up in there. They just hook on this part of the hang here. So if you look here, this just goes right up in there. Okay. So that's how those work. If your school doesn't have those, you know what? And I don't even know if your school has them because I really have never looked up when I've been over at your school. So if they don't hook into your ceiling, or you hook them and then you get told to take them down, because some schools don't allow stuff hung from the ceilings. I don't know why, but anyways, I'll go with option B. I'll have someone drop off some command hooks, and then you're just hang them put the command hook on the wall, and then you're just gonna hang these from a wall, okay? You do not write on any of them. As you can see, these are all blank. We work on this throughout in your case, the year. So we're gonna start with 5. I'm gonna be honest. We start with 5 because sometimes 5 might get us to the point, and sometimes 5, I might just get sick of the activity. Our goal is 5, okay? We might end up hanging 20 on here. A lot of times, this kind of stuff is when I happen to be gone, or if something has come up last minute and my original idea is, oh, I can't do that original idea. So sometimes I'll go, okay, I always have option B. This is like option B. And some days I just might, this is what we want to work on. I might have you work on, just because some days, especially if I'm doing a lot, and I need a day where, okay, I need my day to be a little bit less stressful. This is less stress. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to set this down here. I do your activity. When we do activities, I do them with you. So, the one that I've been showing you, like this one right here, you see that one right there? That one's mine. So, when the kids are doing it, when you're doing it, I'm also doing it. So, every activity that you do, or that I have Valley City kids do, or I have Barnes County North do, or I have Litchfield Marion do, I do it too. So, I am a big believer, if I'm going to assign you to do it, I might as well do it too. Sometimes then I learn the student's point of view, that, oh, no wonder it didn't make sense because that part wasn't explained clear enough. So as you see here, this is another version of the hangers. So each one's a little different. Each kind of class period in the 8th graders have a total different one. So there's this hanging out in the hallway right now. So, but anyways, so that's your task for today. Really, that's the only thing. Also, I keep forgetting to put my text message, my cell phone number in here. So I hope I remember. When you are done, so that I can put this in the grade book, because I do put it in as a completion. It's 10 points that you completed the learning aid. I'll put it in. I will include my cell phone, and then you can just send me a photo that you have completed it, and then I'll mark it down. I'm also going to put this article in here. It's not really an article. It talks about the different, let me grab my computer here. Let me go here. What it does is it kind of talks about the different areas of agriculture that possibly, like there's farming, there's agribusiness, there's chemistry, there's engineering, there's aquaculture, there's food science, there's forestry, there's horticulture. There's so many different areas. Organic farming, natural resources falls under agriculture. There's soil conservation. So, and then there's a ton more different types of careers out there that we possibly going to explore. These are just some of the areas. They don't necessarily talk about particular, but this is kind of an intro. At some point, make sure you keep this. So don't ever delete anything. Leave it in leave it in the email for yourselves. Like I have a group. It just stays in the group, so I never delete it. So go ahead. Do I expect you to read this? But do I expect you to look through it? Yes, because we will do stuff when I mail these out. We will do stuff with the terms. I like this one. I like this set. I don't have textbooks. I use this resource. Terms are always highlighted. if I needed to, especially if I'm going to pull one out. So go ahead and just look through this. You might find something of a career that's interesting in there, but I mean, it's pretty basic. But anyways, so again, your task for today is to create your hanger and then send me a photo that you have completed it. And again, I'll include my text message. Why did I say text message? I'll include my cell phone number so you can just text me. Oh, when you text me the first time, put your name. I mean, if you're comfortable texting, otherwise send it as an email. That's option 2. Make sure you send me a text, you put your name in the text message so I know it's you, because eventually I'll create a group on a text message where we can send everything, like if we're doing assignments. Also, if I'm coming over there, I can message you that, ooh, gonna be late, ooh, so on and so forth. So anyways, we have a great Monday. I look forward to seeing your exciting hangers. So